Welcome to the On Point Marine YouTube channel. In today's episode, I want to show you all our operation as well as a few current projects we have going on. My name's Terrence Shreenan and I'm the owner and operator of On Point Marine. So our business operates in two different parts. We do complete builds and overhauls and we do simple repairs. Alright, so these are our shops right here. Got these few bays up here. You can see where all the trucks are and boat obviously. Let's check it out, see what's going on. Gonna pop in here. You hear all those blowers going, man. It smells good out here. It's my main office right here. Nice and clean, just had the maid come in. So, you know, nothing crazy going on in here. Simple office setup. And let me tell you, absolute madness out in the store. We are packed, jammed, full of boats. I don't normally like it this way, but we are busy and we're gonna get the money. So when the business calls, we're stuffing them in. Got our forklift here, fuel tank and some floors. Some boats over here. Old 25 Dusky. Actually, this one came fresh out of paint not long ago. Looking pretty dirty from all the dust, but she'll clean up nice. Got a nice 27 Contender over here. Another 27, a 21, 23 Seacraft. Morning, boys. How y'all doing? A lot of magic going up here on this one today. Got a new transom going here on this 27. Morning, John. How you doing? Good to see you, bro. So pretty much everything in this shop over here, there's nothing short of a full rebuild. This is actually the smallest one going on right now, and it's just a transom, which is still a pretty decent job, but for us, not too bad. We like the big stuff over here, so those little transom jobs, we bang those things out. Got Lewis filled in a hatch over here. Looking good, brother. This right here is our paint shop. Our home base actually operates in two different units. We have one shop for the glass work, and we have another shop for the paint work. The purpose of having two shops really is just all about cleanliness. I mean, the glass work and the sanding work and the prep is just so messy, you can't possibly be painting in the same area that you're doing all that work at. So to keep things simple, we have a whole separate unit just for paint work and related finish work, and a whole other unit for all the dirty stuff and demolition. It's basically just a single bay on the side of this granite shop here. Morning, brother. Got this 25 Contender in. Starting the full paint job on this one. All primed and ready to go. Morning. Then we got an old CV back here. Same deal, this one was just over at our shop earlier in the year. Get a new fuel tank, bunch of fiberglass work. Still got to get all ground, faired. I'll have to come to make this one look pretty, but all in the works. Got a few molds back here. It's actually for a live well. And then outside even, more projects. So every shop stays busy, stays full. Got this old 23 Formula over here, just gutted up this thing. She's gonna get a full rebuild and paint job. We'll be seeing this one on the market eventually. Now I wanted to take y'all to see a few of our active mobile jobs. Welcome to Harbor Town. So these are our off-site mobile jobs. These boats here are obviously too large to come to the shop, so they've been hauled out where we can work on them. Pretty cool place down here in Dania Beach, Florida. Got a little bit of everything back here. Got services, brokerages, full service yard, storage, pretty much everything you would need. Got the Intrepid dealership over here. Got the mega yacht yard over here. Actually got another little project going on back here. We'll get into that one later. focusing on the 31 Bertram today. Like I said, the boat's gonna be leaving, so I got really just one little thing to do. Customer also wants me to fair out his bilge. We're just debating some, I guess some finish options for below deck, so we're gonna give him a little sample with the bilge here, and let him ponder if he wants to do that to the rest of the interior or not. So, cool place. These are all the mega projects over here, it seems. Some sitters over here that have been here probably longer than I have. And then we got the Bertram. So this 31 Bertram was actually one of my favorite projects. The 31 Bertram is a super popular hull, and it's one of our first ones that we've ever had to do. There's a lot of common parts available for these hulls, so it's been super easy to work with. Our customer was able to outsource many of the difficult parts to get and bring them to us. Made the job go down super fast, and it was just, quite frankly, a lot easier. Alrighty, so this is her in all her glory. So before we go too far forward, I want to take y'all back and show you how this boat started and all the steps in between it to get it where I'm about to show you. So phase one here is going to be from this back bulkhead back. And what we're going to do is just all this wood stuff, you know, get rid of it. New rudder tables here, new fiberglass exhaust ports, get rid of all these old wood exhaust stands. Stringers seem to be good from what we can see now. Shouldn't be doing too much there. Obviously a whole new bulkhead here. New bulkheads back here to house the new fuel tank and Seakeeper that will be going right here. All this stuff is all wood, so probably gonna have to rebuild all this and strengthen up this rear bulkhead here with some Kusa. So nothing too crazy, all doable, but a nice little project for sure. Got more bulkheads laminated in here. We're gonna cut these pipes, do our drain pipes. Got our transom cord, so we're gonna laminate all this. Gonna make some pucks for our rudders and through-hole fittings. A lot of little stuff going on. The exhausts here, pretty much reskim the whole transom. Gonna be putting zip wakes in it. Got old exhaust ports to fill, a lot of old bullshit to fill, so put a fresh skin on it, take care of that. This is everything we did. All this fresh white stuff is all new fiberglass and gel coat. We're still fairing the bilge in here, so you can see all this red compound is all fair that we've just kind of spread around. We'll come through and sand this and apply more gel coat. This area will be a little more finished than the rest of it. Obviously a fuel tank is going to go where I'm standing right now. The Seakeeper is going to go in this compartment here. False floor down in here to walk to the hallway to get into the cabin there. And then obviously the motors will be in here. I'm not going to lift those off from a single man today, but we got all new engine bunks and everything in there for those. Got new exhaust stands for the muffler with those exhaust ports. All new Kusa backed plates for the rudders and the running gear. And this is obviously a big flange to hold the floor, which has been prefabricated. Should fall and fit right in place. And then, yeah, like I said, just boat's moving over so they can start rigging and wiring. The motors are going to go in after that. Then the shaft. So this whole shaft log here is all old and brass. It's going to get replaced with a fiberglass one. So before that can happen, the motor has to go in, be aligned. Once the motor's aligned, then they can start aligning the shaft with the running gear. It's all a process with a key of order of operations. So long story short, she's leaving Harbor Town today to head to a better place. All right, so now we're leaving. There she is over there, heading out. It's a cool place though. These are where all the trade shops are. And I guess if you rent one of these, you can bring boats out around back. Pretty cool setup. And we're out, folks. Alright, so I just brought a few of our crew members over here to East Coast Marine, formerly known as Apex Marine, here in Pompano. It's where we got that big 50-foot Hatteras that we're working on at. This yard used to host a lot of our bigger projects that we do, so it's another end of what we do, pretty much. Let's see what's going on. Hey, here we go. Big beauty. Been working on this thing for 3 years. I could actually make a whole channel dedicated to this boat. Probably should have many years ago, but hey, we're starting here where there's actually some finished progress to look at. Spent a long time redoing this entire hull side, bottom, yada yada. We'll get into that at another point. But anyway, here we are for today's agenda. So obviously, we got a lot going on here. I got John on it right now. So right now, John's actually fairing out our strut. We put new struts on the boat earlier, and they sat a little bit lower, creating a hard 90-degree angle on the bottom of the boat's surface. Like this book here, it just sat nice and blunt like that. That's not ideal for hydrodynamics. So by fairing that hard 90-degree in, the water's gonna flow against that surface much smoother. It's gonna create much better performance back there for our props. Climb on up now. We'll check out the top side. So this whole boat basically been gutted, and we're doing everything new, starting with the structural system. So been working on this for the past few months. All this is new. This used to be a big fuel tank in there, and now it's going to be nice drop down walk space for your engine room, which going to come up to here, so really you'll be able to have a stand-up engine room now. Got our bilge boxes fabricated. These are our central draining points where everything will collect into these right here. We throw another fuel tank up in here. Got the drainage pipe going in it now. As you can see, Hatteras actually had these stringers all hollow cored, so everything had been gutted, poured with new foam, added these caps to it there. Previously a 2x4 went there, so now we can lay our new floor all the way on cross. Basically building this boat like we do these center consoles. I mean, it makes the boats a lot more robust and strong, so why not do it to a bigger boat? These old Hatterases are quite strong to begin with, but again, why not add some more strength and some, modern composite to everything? So everything's very dusty and dirty down here now. Got the last few bits to glass today. Gonna finish glassing the strain tube in up here. Gotta finish connecting our, stringer points up there. Now initially the stringer stopped here, so we kind of extended them. Why not, right? So yeah, this is the dungeon as we call it. Working our way out of here. We're gonna have all these boys finish this glass work. Then we're gonna come in here, do one big grind and clean up, get underneath all these motors. And pretty much paint from this line here down everything with new white epoxy paint. So in a few days, all this will literally look brand new, painted in white, and essentially be ready for a floor, a deck. We're gonna build a deck over here after we rebuild these motors in here and get it going. All in order of operations, of course. See, we got another rear bilge back here that we fabricated. And these bulkheads here, we're gonna add a lot of strength to the stringer system on this boat. Especially another project we did was add larger running gear. And we added larger running gear so we can rebuild these naturally aspirated Detroits, hopefully with some turbos. get some more power out of them. We already got the gear for it. Now we're strengthening up the hull for it. So at the end of the day, this will all be retrofitted properly. All right, guys, so that's basically our daily operation in a nutshell. As you can see, the boys are hard working at the shop, got things going at the glass shop, got things going at the paint shop. As well as that, we got guys over at the mobile jobs getting things done on site. So we've had a really busy week, a lot of projects going on, some completed, some still rolling. One boat that was completed this week was our Couse build on the 25 Classic Contender over at the paint shop. All right, guys, so here's the 25 Contender Classic, fresh out of the paint booth. Boys did an absolute amazing job. Just check out this finish and shine. Color up here is stark white, and then matched gel coat on the bottom. So a nice off-white color to hue this black. Got the nice gel coat bottom there for extra durability on the trailer. Got our nice bracket already installed. Nothing is drilled yet. We could put in twins on this, we could put in a single. The best part about this 25 Classic is the interior. Everything done to the inside of this boat is completely customized. You will not find another 25 Classic like this. To start, we got the installed glassed-in live well leaning post. This is about 45-50 gallons. I actually haven't measured it, but take a look. It is freaking massive in there. And then right behind it, we still have the factory live well, also fully functional. Coming forward, we have the nice modernized Contender style console here, also glassed in, no screws, nothing to come loose. Best thing about this boat is from this portion forward of it, we have a whole new floor. All those overly redundant hatches, drain channels, the sagging floors that these boats are common for, all that has been eliminated. Come up here, you can still see our hatch layout. This boat has more storage than it even had from the factory. Got a large fish box up here, 2 wing hatches, forward hatch in the center. Another great part about it, the drop-in anchor locker with the anchor stand. Obviously, we still got to come into these hatches and do our interior paint. As far as everything else goes, she's done. Thanks for checking in to the daily life here at On Point Marine. If you like what you saw, be sure to give us a subscribe. There's bound to be a lot more of it.